Today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how to use the Dyson Airwrap. Super simple, beginner's tutorial. This is my second time using it. I'm finding it super easy, so I can't wait to show you guys my tips and tricks. Let's get into the video. Am I a model? Hello guys, I bought a Dyson. Obviously this is just the barrel, but this is the attachment I am going to use to curl my hair. I've only used it once, but I feel like I kind of got a hang of it towards the end. So I'm gonna do like a tutorial mainly for beginners because it's very like beginner level, obviously because I've only used the Dyson once. But basically I got extensions, and keep in mind that they need to get retaped very soon. So they're kind of like very grown out at the moment. But I got extensions and my curling one just wasn't, like the barrel wasn't big enough. And then my hair dryer broke. So I was like, why not just get a Dyson Airwrap? Because it's like everything in one. It comes with like all of these different attachments. It is like, it was 760 or 780 bucks. So it's definitely an investment. Love that he's doing the lawn mowing right now. Another reason why I bought it is last year when I went traveling, I had to bring my blow brush, my straightener and my curling iron, and I didn't want to bring my regular hair dryer because that's just so many tools for your hair. And I was like, the hotels that we stay at will have the hair dryers. Most of them did, some of them didn't, most of them were shit. But it took up a lot of space in my suitcase. We had to rearrange our suitcase like at the airport on the way home. I think I've got a photo, maybe I'll put it here. But like all the stuff that we brought because we were leaving America, it was all like this food and snacks. So we're like in front of everyone, like taking out all these chips and like lollies and chocolate that are all American like sweets. And the lady serving us was like, did you just buy chips? Like, what are you even taking with you? Anyway, we're gonna get into this hair tutorial. So my hair's probably a little bit drier than I would like. You can curl it from damp to dry, which is another reason, it's just so many reasons of why I bought it. Another reason why I bought it, because I didn't want to have to dry all of my hair and then curl it. It just takes too long, especially with all of these freaking extensions. So I've got some clips and I'm just gonna section out my hair. So I'm gonna start with the back of my hair. I'm also going to go in with heat protectant spray every time I section it off. Okay, so I'm clipping it on. You probably already know this if you own the Dyson, but basically that, if it's actually on, that is on. And if you press it up again, that's like a cold air. It's called a cool shot. And I'll explain what you do with that later. I always just have mine on like high for everything. Highest heat, highest amount of air. If you've got thinner hair, shorter hair, hair that holds curls a bit better, then you could probably get away with having like a bit more of a heat-friendly setting. If you're a hairdresser, definitely click off this video. All right, the next thing is you want to make sure, see the arrows at the top? I always have my elbow up and the one going down, so you want to make sure that the arrow is facing like away from your head. Okay, so let's get our first piece. Elbow up, facing down. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the cold shot, and that's gonna help the curl keep its shape. Oh, is that a curly? I'm gonna make it nice and curly, and then I'm gonna brush it out to where I want it to be, because I always find it'll stay longer if you curl it tighter. So I've curled this side and now I'm going to go in with this side. So this is when you need to change the arrows. So you need to make sure once again it's facing away from your head. So just change it to the other arrow than you're using on this side. Guys, I have been through a journey with my hair. I feel like not many people would know. Like if you scroll back really far on my Instagram, you'd see that I had like literally black hair. And do you know why I did that? It's because I watched Twilight, and the first time I saw the movie, I think I was in year 7 or year 8. and I wanted to dye my hair brown because Bella had brown hair. Like, it was a for real obsession. The first time I got it dyed, I can't believe Mum let me do this, but I did go to a hairdresser. I think I asked for chocolate brown, not realizing like how dark chocolate brown is. So it went pretty dark, but because my natural hair color, it's like kind of like dark blonde, like mousy blonde. So when it would grow back, I would look like I had multicolored hair. Like, it was dark on the ends and my regrowth was like lighter. And because I was dyeing it darker and it was lighter, it was almost throwing like reds and like oranges and browns, and it was literally multicolored hair. So then I was like, okay, I need to dye it again. Obviously I was in year 8 and Mum wasn't gonna keep paying for me to get my hair professionally dyed at the hairdresser at that age. Like, fuck that. So instead I used box dyes, which I know it's fine, but when you have light hair and you're dyeing it dark every couple of months, the buildup of color on your ends is like crazy. So I had like black hair on the ends and then like light brown, reddy, blondie hair on top. That's what I had. And then I went to a hairdresser, and I went to like this really dodgy hairdresser in a shopping center. I won't name names, but they fully fucked my hair. Whatever they did, it was like in the worst condition. So yeah, I had black hair. I had a bit of an emo vibe. I'm pretty sure I used to get called Wednesday because I've got such light colored skin naturally as well. Like, I did used to fake tan back in that day, but it was like Le Tan in a spray can. It was not a good time. And yeah, I even had a box fringe, but we won't get into that. That was fucked. I'll put a photo here. Okay, I'm going to do a few more sections of my hair. And I will also show you how I do the front because it is a little bit different. The fringe pieces, obviously they're like the money pieces, the front pieces. You need to make sure you do those a little bit different to how you're doing the rest of your hair. And I'll show you what I use to set it as well. Okay, so we are almost there. So especially with like the top bits, like once you get to like that top layer, my top layer is a bit shorter. I make sure to brush each piece before I curl it. Wrap the curl around, let it attach, and then take it out. Love a little ringlet. Don't worry guys, we are gonna brush it out, don't stress. Hello. Okay, so we're up to the fringe bit. This is looking absolutely mental. Okay, so we've got the fringe. I'm just gonna brush it up. All right, so we're just gonna wrap this entire fringe in the air wrap. And then that's the hair tutorial, done. I'm just kidding. All right. I think that's the look, guys. I think that's the finished look. All right, I'm just gonna lightly brush the curls out. Some people like to do it with their fingers, but I think that these curls are intense. So it's not done yet. I'm just gonna get some miracle oil, just like a pea-sized amount, and pop it through the curls. Don't judge me for my hairspray bottle. This is where I put all of my like bed scrunchies. I'm just gonna really lightly go in with the hairspray. And this is the final Dyson Airwrap look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you've lasted this long and you don't have the Dyson Airwrap, I do also have just like a regular curler tutorial, which I'll pop the link for here. So yeah, bye guys.